Hi, I'm Terry from Bed and Biscuits Boarding and Training Facility, and this is Marcus. Oh yeah, he knows his name. He's done really good. I've worked on a lot of things with him. We're going to do a few exercises here: the heel unleash, the sit stay, the down stay, the recall. Going to use hand signals and verbal commands through it all. We've worked a lot on jumping. He's doing a lot better with the jumping. But you can't let him jump on anybody. If one person lets him do it, he's going to continue to try for years. So no more jumping at all. Also catching him, I'll try to show you, try not to forget at the end of this video, I'll show you how I catch him off leash, and he does really good with it. Because a lot of times when he first came here, I would have to spend some time trying to catch him, because if he didn't want to be caught, he thought it was a game. And I never did chase him, but it was a while before I could sometimes get a leash on him. So I'll show you what I do, and it works excellent now. When we return, we'll start out with a heel unleash. Okay, I got just any old leash. It's like a 5 or 6 foot leash. It doesn't matter. I'm using a prong collar. He listens a little better with that, but you see how loose it is? It doesn't even get all the way tight. I've got it so loose. I sometimes, if I don't have it with me, and I've got just, matter of fact, I got it in my pocket now. I use this on him. I just loop that around his neck, and he does so well. He uses this, and this is just nothing. And so he's done really good. The big thing with any leash and collar, especially with this one, if you're trying to take him somewhere he doesn't want to go, that doesn't mean go his way or stop. Continue to go your way, look where you want to go, and continue to walk. But don't pull it tight like this and try to pull him. Leave it loose a little bit like that. That's his reward. When it becomes tight, that means he's either probably pulling too far ahead or lagging behind or going somewhere else. When you feel it get tight, it's just a real quick pull and release. Not real hard, just a pull and release to where that collar gets tight and it releases. That's his little, it's a physical command to him to tell him he needs to be beside you when you're walking. Don't stop and cater and see what he's looking at. Keep walking, because he'll do that all the time to you, and you end up, he's walking you basically instead of you walking him. So, sit. Hand signal to sit, just bring your hand up like this, okay? And what we're going to do is start out with a heel unleash. All these exercises are going to be on leash. So what we're going to do is leave it loose. When we start taking our first step, just tell him to heel and have him walk. And when we stop, he should sit, or at least stop with you. Right turn, left turn, about turn, he should be right there with you. Ready, boy? Okay, heel. Come on. Good boy. He should be sitting beside me, but okay, he stopped and he's sitting. Good boy. Come. Heel. Come on. Good boy. And when you stop, he should automatically sit. Praise your dog. Okay, this is going to be, we'll do his sit stay now. You'll notice through all this, I'm not using any treats at all. It's positive reinforcement. He loves that. And later on, you won't have to worry about weaning him off the treats, because you didn't get him so stuck on the treats. Okay, ready, Marcus? Hand signal to sit. Pull your hand up like that to sit. And then to tell him to stay. Now, on all these exercises, also when you're healing him, all these exercises, he's at your left side. If one of you is working on the right side, the other one works on the left side, he's going to be confused where he's supposed to be. So I trained him with him on your left side, okay? So it's hand signal to sit, bring your hand up like that, tell him to stay. Put the palm of your hand in his face, tell him to stay. You can reinforce it, stay as you walk to the end of your leash. Tell him to stay. I've been going a little bit extra, stay, in case you want to do the off leash. I'm getting him ready for that. Stay, 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 stay. All the way back here where you started out. Then wait a couple seconds, then you release him. Always release him from where you had him. That way, when you try to catch him later on off leash, he won't run from you. He'll wait for his command to go off leash. You're going to turn for, this is going to be his down stay. So you're going to turn and face him. Put your finger right to the ground as you tell him to down. Marcus, down. Same thing as before, stay. I think he's going to sleep. Stay. Again, you can just stand out here, stay. If he gets up, tell him no and put him right back to where he was. Stay. 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 Just hold on the leash, never let go of the leash. That way if he breaks a command, you put him right back. Tell him no and put him right back there and do it again. Stay. Don't stay very long. Then you come back to him, stay. Again, you're gonna wait a couple seconds before you release him. I always tell him free. Good boy, free. Good boy. This is gonna be his recall. Again, you're gonna put him in a sit at your left side. You're gonna tell him to stay, like you did before. Walk out to the end of your leash. You're gonna turn and face him. Remember, as you walk out, he knows with me because we've been doing it for weeks now. But when you get him home, he may try to follow you when you walk away. Watch him and just reinforce words stay, so he knows how to do the same thing there. And then you're gonna get to the end of the leash, turn and face him. And I'll show you the hand signal to call him. As you bring your hand to your chest as you tell him to come, he should come and sit at your feet somewhere. Sit. Good boy. Stay. No, come on. Come on. Sit. Stay. Stay. Marcus, come. Exercise finished. Okay, I told you at the end of the video I was going to show you how I catch him when he's off leash. I'm going to see if I can get him kind of wound up and get him running. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. He's kind of mellowed out now. Sit. Marcus, good boy. Stay. I'll take this off on me. Stay. Stay. Then I tell him, Marcus, free. You just let him run and play. Do whatever he wants to do. Come on, Marcus. Come on. Come on. Marcus. Woo! I usually don't do this too much because it gets him so playing the chase game. But I want to get him wound up and then show you how I catch him. Marcus. Come. He's faster than Grease Lightning. Good boy. Now, he's interested in my photographer. Marcus, come on, boy. Marcus, get as close as you can like this. Sit. Stay. 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 Exercise finished. Good boy. All right, for a conclusion, Marcus has done really, really well. If you continue to work with him and work slow and have patience, try to stay a step ahead of him. If you work real fast with him and you get confused or you'll make him confused, just go real slow. Try to stay a step ahead, like I said, and make him do things. Don't give up. If he won't do it, kind of make him do it and then end it on a good note and be done with it till next time. And because he is the type, he's smart enough, he gets away with something once or twice, he'll try it a third or fourth time or forever. So don't let him get away with too much. He's super smart, and he's done really, really good here. Going through doorways, I have him on a leash. I go up to the door, tell him to sit. I open the door, I take a step through the threshold and tell him to come with a hand signal to come, and he comes through. So he knows it. Doorways, he's on a leash, he stops, and I go through the doorway first. So he's not really learned any of this much off leash yet, which is typical because he's here for the on leash. We can't do them both together or back to back. But if you get him home and you work with him a month down the road or whatever, you say, he's doing really good on leash and you want to do him off leash, he's definitely smart enough to do it. I think he'd be a good candidate to do that if you opted to. And you could bring him back. I usually keep him for 4 weeks for the off leash, and then you get him back and do all these exercises with no leash at all. I think he's capable of that. I really do. The fact that we can go up to him now without a leash and catch him when he's right in his wide open mode and wants to play, he's done really, really well with that. I definitely would practice that at home too. So he does the same for you when you really do need him to stand there and not get in trouble. And he's done really good. So hopefully you will opt to do the off leash, because I look kind of forward to it. Thank you very much. Good boy.